Greetings and salutations. This is the Untitled Joshcast, episode number 46. My name is Josh Gershman. I am joined, as always, by my co-host and co-Josh, Josh Hammond.
Well, hello.
Hello. Welcome to our weekly podcast of pop culture, news, politics, or whatever else we feel like talking about. To interact with the show and for updates on future episodes and other fun stuff, you can find us on both Twitter and Instagram at JoshCastPod. You can also catch us weekly on Twitch at twitch.tv/Untitled Joshcast. If you would like to support the show, you can subscribe to us on Twitch using your Amazon Prime account or via a regular subscription, or on Patreon at patreon.com/Untitled Joshcast. Now, back to the show. We are back this week with the Joshcast Trivia Challenge Round 3, which means that this is both an audio and a video podcast. You can find this on YouTube. Go to YouTube, search for Untitled Joshcast, and you will find us. We don't have a cool URL yet, but we'll get there someday. To facilitate the Joshcast Trivia Challenge is the quiz master of ceremonies herself, Lucy Benetti. Hello.
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 That's a great title.
I thought so. So we have, as we did last time, 2 rounds. The first round is your general trivia, and then second is a more pop culture related game. Is that correct?
Yes, the general trivia is geared more towards are you smarter than a 5th grader? It's more are you smarter than a middle schooler?
Okay.
Because it's hard to figure out what you actually would learn up to 5th grade versus like 8th grade. So that is the kind of context that it is.
Okay. I'm excited about this. Josh, do you have any feelings going into this? How you doing right now?
No, I just want to figure out if I'm smarter than a prepubescent child.
Okay. Well, look, I mean, if the trivia is about the Kansas City Royals, then you've got them down. You've got them beat.
Losing seasons. The answer is losing seasons.
All right, let's get this show on the road. By virtue of me having won the last time, I get to choose first.
Yes.
So let's start right off the bat with science for 100, please.
This 8-limbed mollusk has 3 hearts, blue blood, and color-changing cells to blend into their environment.
Would that be an octopus?
That would be an octopus.
Fantastic.
Wait. I forgot how to actually play this for a second.
It's been a minute. The last time we did this was in the beginning of December, so it's been a bit since we did this last.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with reading for 100, which I've clicked 12 times and forgot that I don't have control.
Following its main characters on a journey through space and time from universe to universe, this award-winning book was turned into a motion picture in 2018. Although technically, I believe all of these in this category have actually been turned into motion pictures.
Journey to the Center of the Earth?
Mm-mm.
I'm going to pass on the steal.
Hold on. It would be A Wrinkle in Time.
Oh, okay.
I was going to throw in a character or an actor's name in these, and then I was like, that might be too easy.
Yeah, we're not quite up to the hint stage. We'll be all right. All right, let's go science for 200.
This planet has the longest rotational period / day of any planet in our solar system.
All right, I'm going to give my answer, but then I feel like this might be a trick question. I'm going to go with... Wait.
I can say it is not a trick question because I actually looked it up and found what this meant and how it actually qualifies for this.
Oh, wait. I was thinking of something else.
I think Josh and I are thinking the same thing.
No, I was thinking of year, not day. Because that's potentially
I added in
a tricky
rotational period.
Yeah,
see, I added in rotational period for that.
I should have read the question more fully before anticipating a trick. Pass. I honestly don't know. I have some thoughts, but I'm not sure.
I'm also going to pass because I feel like it's a quagmire of possibilities.
It is Venus.
Yeah,
Not
see, I
what
wouldn't have
would've
guessed
guessed.
Venus.
Yeah. There was logistics behind it, which was um, the way that like Earth's rotation is, but Venus's day lasts longer in its orbit. So
Huh.
yeah,
I was struggling with the is Pluto a planet question.
See, that's where I was going too.
that's fair. I'm in the
Okay.
same group.
I'm gonna go with PE and sports for 100.
Played in 1971 during Apollo 14. This is the only sport ever played on the moon.
Golf.
Golf would be correct.
Nice. Okay, let's do science for 300, please.
How do you score that? Because if you hit a golf ball in space, it technically never comes down.
So
So is it just like a 1 and then the game is
Well,
over?
there is
or
they
like-
actually
There is a little bit of gravity on the moon.
They
Oh.
actually, if you look this up, I can't remember which site exactly, but they said that they didn't. It's not like they played a round of golf. They hit 2 golf balls, and they explained how how far each one essentially went, and one of them just kind of kept going, and that was it. It was very interesting.
So
but your
technically
question,
that game is still being played.
yeah,
Yes,
it could be.
could be.
Your question for Science for 300 is this radioactive element, also known as atomic number 94 on the periodic table, has been used to make nuclear weapons, produce electricity, and most notably powered a 1982 automobile.
Okay. Is the answer plutonium?
That would be correct.
Excellent.
I tried to throw in a question for Hamcat because this seemed very fitting with Back to the Future.
Yeah, that was a Back to the Future question.
Unfortunately, there is not a Star Trek one because I felt too bad with how I did the last one. But there will be one in the future.
It's fine.
History for 100.
Oh, wait. 100, not 300. Lincoln was president during this American War.
The Civil War.
That would be correct.
I will refrain from that perfect dad joke setup and say science for 400, please.
While seawater freezes at 28.4 degrees Fahrenheit, fresh water commonly freezes at this temperature.
That would be 32 degrees Fahrenheit.
That would also be correct.
I didn't know that there was a difference.
Neither did I until I looked this up.
So here's a little science for you. Salt in the water it lowers the freezing point. So it has to be colder to freeze salt water.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. I learned that while researching this.
Reading for 200.
This illustrated series, which was explicitly banned in schools for insensitivity and encouraging children to disobey authority, revolves around 2 fourth graders and this superhero from one of the boys' homemade comic books.
Is this the Captain Underpants series?
That would be correct.
Yeah.
I did not know that, so I'm glad that you got that.
I specifically wanted to incorporate one that had to do with this book because I remember how big of a deal it was when it was banned in my school.
Wow.
I've never actually read a single Captain Underpants book.
Same.
Wow.
Gersh, up to you.
Did you give him his points?
I did.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. I would like to finish.
I appreciate it.
I would like to finish out the science category for 500, please.
Sure. The lacrimal bone is one of the smallest bones in the body and perhaps the most fragile bone located here. There is a specific location, but you can give a more general answer if you would like. I will take either.
Ooh, this is all right. I'm going to guess. Is it the hand?
That is incorrect.
I'm going to pass because I need to not lose points.
It is the face. It is technically between the middle of each eye socket. So it's essentially under where your glasses sit.
Face would have been my second guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's why I figured I would take either.
I would have guessed foot, so I'm glad I didn't guess. Sports for 200.
The 5 Olympic rings are made of 5 colors, the 3 primaries and these 2.
Oh my God.
Wow.
If you want to just name them all, that's totally fine, if that helps.
I'm going to pass because I'm going to miss at least one of them.
Okay.
I am not making a formal guess. I'm officially passing. But one of them is black, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If you guess the other, I'll give you both 100 points.
Well, one's gold.
If Hamcat wants to guess the other.
There's red, green, yellow, black,
You just said it.
and blue.
Yep, it would be green. So I'll give you both 100
All right.
points.
I'll take it. I like partial credit.
Okay.
All right, let's do history for 200.
She was the last queen of France who is known for a popular phrase which translates to "let them eat cake."
Claire Danes.
Marie Antoinette.
That would be correct.
Reading for 300.
This 5-book series turned box office flop follows a 17-year-old Greek demigod and his 2 oldest friends.
Oh my god, I am not going to be able to tell you what this is called. Percy Jackson and the blah 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 blah.
Yes, Percy Jackson is what I put.
I did not know that's what those books were about.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do...
oldest is like he's known them the longest. Like they've known him the longest. Not necessarily that they're old.
Oh, no. I just meant the whole Greek demigod part. I did not...
No, it's a pretty cool crossover.
Okay.
The movie sucked.
Fair.
I liked the first one. I was so disappointed.
Let's do history for 300.
Sure. Ponce de Leon discovered Florida, but was actually looking for this legendary location, which was rumored to restore youth or grant immortality to anyone who drank from its waters.
Well, I was going to say the Fountain of Youth, but I assume you're looking for a more specific answer.
Nope, Fountain of Youth is correct.
Oh, okay.
He was literally looking for the Fountain of Youth.
Yep.
Sports for 500.
Big money.
Right here. This is not only a popular meal, most commonly once a year in the United States, but is also what is referred to when a bowler makes 3 strikes in a row.
It's a turkey.
That's a great question.
Thank you so much.
Great
Came up with that one myself.
Let's do history for 4, please.
The Louisiana Purchase was a deal between the United States and this country.
France?
France is correct.
Excellent. All right, we're about halfway through round 1 here. I have a slight lead, 1,300 to 1,200.
This feels significantly more competitive than last time. I'm here for it.
We're also not making wildly outlandish guesses and making we're being a little more conservative with our points.
Yeah, at this point in the game last time, for those who remember, I was down by 3,212 points.
You started to make a comeback, but we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, your turn.
I'm just going to interrupt for 1 second.
Yes.
I could hear Id's crunching.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
I also heard her say France in the background in the last question.
That's funny.
Mute this whole.
The Phantom
I heard
Isabella in the
crunching during
background.
the last one.
All right, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Did get
For the record, I did know the answer. I didn't need help from the Phantom
I know.
Isabella.
I knew you knew the answer, but I thought it was funny that before I heard her go France, and I was
That's
like,
funny.
motherfucker.
That's really funny.
I just wanted to make a note.
Sports for 400.
If you wanted to see a hometown basketball game played by the Bulls and a hockey game played by the Blackhawks, you would attend this U.S. city.
Well, you would do neither because you would go watch the Chicago Cubs play.
Fair, I'll give you Chicago from that.
You don't want to hear your former clients every time the Blackhawks score?
I do love that the Fratellis play every time the Blackhawks score.
Yep. It's great on TV too. Loud and clear when they score.
It's pretty cool.
Let's do history for 500, please.
Sure. He was the first physician and considered one of the most outstanding figures in the history of medicine and was given the name Father of Medicine.
Hippocrates?
That is correct.
Look at that.
Huh.
How's that for some Greek history?
I was so wrong, and I knew that I was wrong, but my head went H.H. Holmes, and I was like, that's a serial killer, sir. What the hell are you thinking?
That's a different kind of medicine.
Yes. Reading for 400.
I sense a common theme here of avoiding the vocabulary column. Just a note, these are also middle school vocabularies. They're
For
not
me,
like
I don't know.
SAT. I'm just letting you know.
I have a problem with Jeopardy contestants when they just bounce around the board. Like, I just want consistency. So like
Like
that's just how
like I'm
I
doing
like
right now.
You know, that's how I like.
That's fair. Okay, reading for 400. The story finds a teenage girl longing for a life outside the control of her family and follows her adventure as she discovers a family and their secret immortality. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be disappointed if you don't know this one because I've mentioned this book to you so many times.
I don't know that I know it based on this definition.
Any guess?
I have to pass. I can't come up with it based on
All right,
that.
Gersh.
Do you know,
Pass.
Gersh?
No, I don't. I'm sure I'll know as soon as
Wow.
you tell me, but pass.
Guys, it is Tuck Everlasting.
Yeah, I definitely didn't know that.
I've seen the Rory movie. I had no idea that that was the definition.
In the movie, it is the same thing. She doesn't want to be conformed to her family, and she finds them, and they take her in instead.
All right. Vocabulary for 100, please.
First names in the dictionary that are synonyms for a Christmas song include carol and this name.
First names, synonyms for a Christmas song. Carol. I got nothing. Pass.
MCAT?
Nope.
Is Noel.
Okay. The only thing I could think of was him, and like no one's named him.
I thought him too, and I was like, they're definitely not talking about the Swedish rock band. They are Swedish, right?
Yes. I believe they're from Helsinki.
Helsinki's in Finland, not Sweden.
Well, then
oh
I
my
take that
god,
back. You're
sports
right.
night reference.
Yep. It's also a common thing that's in Die Hard too. Helsinki, he says Sweden.
It's my favorite line when they're like getting ready to interview Jeremy, and she goes, "Natalie, can you make sure he can find Helsinki on a map?" It's like the best. It's so good. 500.
I feel really stupid for that one too now. All right. Quote, "I won't describe what I look like. Whatever you're thinking, it's probably worse," is one of the first lines of this book, which follows the life of an extraordinary fifth grader told from multiple points of view.
Should I know this?
Maybe. This was also turned into a movie. I've only recently saw the movie.
I don't know this. I'm going to pass.
I think I know. Is this Wonder?
That is correct.
Damn it. It's on my want to read list. I haven't read it.
Fun fact, I didn't know this. It is a part of a series. There are 4 of them.
Yeah, there's like 4 of them.
I didn't know that.
Vocabulary for 200, please.
Permitting the passage of light, this adjective is a synonym for clear or thin.
I don't know. Pass.
Me neither. I'm going to pass.
It is translucent.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Sports for 300.
This is the only defensive player in baseball who does not start in fair territory.
It's the catcher.
That is correct.
I really had to think about that, though, because I was like, no, they all do. But I was like, no, I guess technically he's behind home plate.
Vocab for 300, please.
You'll find it listed as a synonym for enjoy or described as a type of condiment.
I have no idea.
It's relish.
Oh,
It is relish.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
Hamcat?
Vocabulary for 400.
In Britain, this 4-letter first name can mean to arrest, to steal, or prison. It can also mean to, like, cut yourself. Not on purpose.
I'm going to pass.
Nick. The answer is Nick.
There you go. It didn't come through when you said it.
Oh, the answer is Nick. There you go.
That makes sense.
Let's finish out sports for 200, please.
Wait. Didn't we already do this one?
We did this one.
So we finished it and I just didn't hit it.
Okay.
So I guess vocabulary's last one.
Okay.
Sorry. Vocabulary for 500. This 4-letter noun is defined as eagerness and ardent interest in pursuit of something.
Eagerness. Wow. Well, this is quite the pickle we're in because I don't know the answer, but if Josh does, then we'll be tied. Pass. I don't know what it is.
I'm going to pass because I don't want to lose my points, but I want to ask if it is wonk.
It is not.
Okay, go ahead.
It is
Wait,
zeal.
can I guess? Because
Oh,
damn it, I got it wrong too. Never mind.
Zeal, that's good.
I was gonna say lust.
All right. Well, here we are at the end of round 1 of Joshcast Trivia Challenge part 1 of the round 3. You know, we got to come up with names for these things. I am the winner, 2,700 to 2,200. A very close game. Very close game indeed. All right, let's move on to the second part, second quiz here.
All right, pop culture. So our 5 categories for pop culture, we're going to run through them like I did last time, is name that show. So these are lyrics of theme songs. From theme songs, you have to guess the name of the show. The Golden Globes are questions related to the Golden Globes. Cocktail recipes will list the ingredients. You have to guess what type of drink it is. Insane Clown Posse are related to clowns of some sort. And record-breaking attractions are, it will give you a description of an attraction. You have to guess what state it is in.
Love it.
Golden Globes all years?
I was going to ask that too.
It is in general. It is not this year. It is just in general.
Got it.
Okay. This is exciting. All right, Josh, I think you go first because I won the prior round.
All right.
So
Well,
you
to
get to go
take
first.
advantage over your fear of things, I'm going with clowns for 500.
Smart. That's very smart. An aggressive opening play.
Frank Sinatra reportedly wanted to play this clown prince of crime, but Cesar Romero got to the grease paint first.
I'm going to pass with an idea that I know it, but I'm going to pass.
The answer is the Joker.
That is correct.
Wait, did he really?
Apparently. That was news to me, but
That's fascinating.
since it is award season, let's go Golden Globes for 100, please.
Sisters on Film, these SNL alums will host the 2021 Golden Globes, marking their 4th time with hosting duties.
Tina Fey and Amy Poehler.
That is correct. Hamcat.
Name that show for 500.
I bet we've been together for 1,000,000 years, and I bet we'll be together for 1,000,000 more. Oh, it's like I started breathing on the night we kissed, and I can't remember what I ever did before. I will give you a hint on this, in that one of the main characters is one of your favorite actors, or the actor of one of your favorite movies. I'm not going to list names.
I'm trying to make my brain hear the song from the lyrics, and I can't get it to trigger.
I can give, because some of these might be a little bit more difficult. Is it Michael J. Fox related?
I think that's too much of a hint.
That
but
was
I'll
too
allow
much.
it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna get it.
Well, I immediately got it because of that.
All right. Well then,
I can't take credit for it, but it's Family
That's fine.
Ties.
that is correct.
Yeah,
See,
I would
this
have.
is the reason why
I would
did
have
it.
never gotten it without the Michael J. Fox reference.
Gersh, would you have gotten it?
Based on the first clue, because any Josh answer has to do with Back to the Future.
That's
so I was
fair.
like immediately Michael J. Fox, and it was either Spin City or Family Ties.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I was gonna try to figure out ways to add in clues for these, and I was
That's
like,
okay.
I forgot that Spin City even happened, so like immediately I was like Family Ties.
Okay, let's do cocktail recipes for 100, please.
sure. Whiskey, water, cloves, lemon, sugar.
I have no idea.
The answer is diabetes.
No. Would you like to actually guess?
I don't know what this is.
It is a hot toddy.
Okay, the cloves were throwing me. I get
Yeah,
it now.
the cloves
I
are
will-
what threw me off too.
I will say, so as far as the recipes category goes, obviously some classic kind of cocktail drinks are a little bit different, but I tried looking up a more classic recipe
Cool.
to include ingredients.
I'm sure it'll be great. That was a good one.
Thank you.
ICP for 400.
Herschel Schmeichel Pinchas Yurkum Krastovsky is the stage name of this clown.
I have no idea.
Gersh.
Krusty the Clown from The Simpsons.
That is correct.
As soon as I didn't know, I knew it was a Simpsons reference.
Let's go back to cocktails for 200, please.
Can we linger on the fact that you're beating me in the clown fucking section?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. The answer to this
But
is White Russian. I know, but I couldn't help it.
Well, for those listening,
Sorry.
It was vodka, Kahlua, and milk, which,
Sorry.
yes,
My
is a White
apologies to
Russian.
our listeners. White Russian is the answer.
I totally forgot about the audio part of this. Record-breaking attractions for 500 because I need to stage a comeback.
The world's largest cuckoo clock is located in a town known as Little Switzerland in this state, featuring a cuckoo bird hopping out of a 23-foot tall and 24-foot wide clock every half hour, followed by a dancing couple and a band playing Swiss polka music.
That's a giant
Okay.
bird.
I am not 100% certain on this, but I think this is in Indiana.
That is incorrect.
God damn it, it's in Illinois then.
Should I do? That's also incorrect. Should we do negative points here? I don't know
Yeah.
if we did last time.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
Oh,
So
I forgot that Gersh can guess.
I didn't know the
Ohio-
answer. I was going to pass.
so Ohio was correct. So I'm going to put you at 0. I'm not going to take the negative points off because you eventually got it.
I'm just frustrated because this is one of the things that I literally have had a map to go see. I couldn't remember
this
which
is like
state.
this is a U category for sure.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Let's continue with cocktails for 300, please.
I will say, as far as record-breaking attraction goes, that was the last category I made, and I did that one at 3 a.m. So I tried to just make it as like.
Look, we don't need excuses. It's totally fine.
I know that, but I was concerned that like no one would get any of them. So okay, cocktail recipes for
That's a
300.
lot of alcohols in one drink.
Vodka, white rum, tequila, gin, triple sec, simple syrup, lemon juice, cola, and lemon.
What? This is
This is an actual drink that is commonly ordered.
I think I know the answer, and I'm going to guess because to make this interesting, is this a Long Island iced tea? Why would anyone drink
This is a
this?
Long Island iced tea.
No, don't drink this. Don't do it.
That's
Why?
insane.
Oh God, nobody should drink that.
Like, I didn't want to drink it before, but now that I've seen it mapped out, I definitely
God.
don't want that.
Terrible.
Golden Globes for 500.
Her performances in Working Girl and Gorillas in the Mist won her 2 Golden Globes in 1989.
I'm going to get this so wrong. Sigourney Weaver.
That is correct.
Okay, I
What?
thought it was Sigourney
Wow.
Weaver, but I was scared that I was wrong.
Wow. That's not who I thought it was. Cocktail recipes for 400, please.
Tequila, orange juice, grenadine, orange slice, cherry.
Tequila sunrise.
Correct?
Gersh needs to go to rehab. The Golden Globes for 400. I'm impressed that you know all of this stuff.
I will say I initially had your guys' favorite drinks on there too, and I removed them because I didn't want it to be that easy. Okay, Golden Globes for 400. The Golden Globes proved to be magic for Donald Glover, winning in 2017 for acting on this series, which also won for Best Comedy.
Wait, series, like television.
Yes.
Community.
No.
What the fuck else has Donald Glover been in?
Atlanta.
Yes.
I've never seen that.
There you go. Cocktail
Childish
recipes for
Gambino.
500,
He
please.
won for Childish Gambino.
Mm-hmm. That's also true. Tomato juice, beer, lemon or lime juice, Worcestershire sauce, salt and pepper.
Clamato.
No, I don't know what that is.
Bloody Mary.
Also no. It is a michelada.
That's what I was thinking of. I got it wrong.
I had never heard that word.
What was I thinking of?
I only heard about this yesterday.
And
it wasn't-
attractions for 400.
And it wasn't because I was looking up.
Oh, Clamato is like a brand of like a tomato juice drink. That is, that's what I was thinking of. My bad.
So, record-breaking attractions for 400. Lois Lane can find a 15-foot, 2-ton bronze statue of her hero Superman in this real city of Metropolis.
I've been here. I don't know what state this is in.
I think you also mentioned it before.
I literally have a profile picture of me in a fucking headless Superman from this place.
I have no idea.
Illinois.
Well, she was asking for city, not state.
It was Illinois because that's where I put it.
Okay, but that's a city. That's a state, not a city.
I know, but if you would have gotten it either, I probably would have also given. Well, but these are all states.
But where in Illinois is the statue?
Metropolis, Illinois.
Oh, see, I didn't know there was Metropolis, Illinois.
Yes, in this real city of Metropolis. I got you.
Moving on.
I have this memory of seeing a roadside that said 15-foot Superman statue and literally veering across 3 lanes of traffic to get to the exit.
Golden Globes for 300, please.
His work on shows like The Office has been better received than his hosting of the 2011 and 2012 Golden Globes.
Oh. Steve Carell?
That is incorrect.
Oh. Oh. Never mind.
MCAT?
I know who he is and I can't think of his name. English version of Steve Carell.
Yep.
Fuck. Whatever. I know in my head I got it right. I'm passing.
I know who it is now, Ricky Gervais. I
Yes.
didn't make the connection.
I could literally think the letter R. That's the only thing that would come up. Oh, it's my turn, isn't it? Name that show for 400.
Wait, isn't it?
No, that was my question. It's his turn.
Okay, sorry. What did you say?
Name that show for 400.
Okay. The dream wide broken seemed like all was lost. What would be the future? Could you pay the cost? You wonder, will there ever be a second time around?
It's the roller coaster show.
The opening scene does have a roller coaster. You are correct.
God damn it.
This is also
I'm
one
like literally in my head trying to think of like the TGI Friday lineup that it was
we've
in.
literally mentioned this before on the stream, I believe.
Step by step.
I had
That
it.
is correct.
I had it. If you didn't get it,
Oh my god, that was so hard. My brain just broke.
Kirsch's face in that moment was just spot on.
I hadn't
with the
I hadn't
realization.
thought of
My
that show
brain
in a
is
long
so
time.
frustrating
You remember?
because that's the second question in a row that I was like, I know this, but I don't.
Do you remember on that show when that one guy starts to live in the driveway in his van?
Yeah, they
Wild.
like replaced the one kid with the
Wild.
other kid. That was so weird. Not the
Man.
kid, the cousin, the uncle,
we-
the
Yeah.
What a great 2 hours of television that was.
It was weird.
Golden Globes for 200, please.
This Tootsie star received the Cecil B. DeMille Lifetime Achievement Award at the 1997 Golden Globes.
Is it Dustin Hoffman?
That is correct.
Okay.
I'm glad you said that because I would have gotten that wrong.
97 seems a little like still early in his career to get a lifetime achievement. I don't know. Who knows?
Let's go with record-breaking attraction so that I can know that I know this for the third time and not know where it is.
Which number?
300.
Okay. Consisting of 14,000 plants spread over 2.5 miles, the Pineapple Garden Maze is the largest hedge maze in this state.
I have nothing to lose at this point, so I'm going to guess Hawaii because that's where pineapples are grown.
That
That's
is
what
correct.
I would have said as well.
It is. I purposely did not include the location because it was at the Dole plantation.
Yeah, I've been there. Do you know that I didn't know until I was 17 years old that pineapples grow underground like carrots?
Yep. I also didn't know until I went
sorry,
there.
What?
Wait, that's not true.
It is true. Look it up. This is me.
But like they also grow in trees.
They do. They do both.
What?
This is me as Superman.
That's amazing. This is brand new pineapple information for me.
I didn't know it until I walked in to the Dole plantation.
Yes.
And I was like, what are those? And they're like, pineapples, you fucking idiot. And I was like, oh, okay, that checks out.
I was very young when I went, so I barely remember it, but there are photos.
Okay.
So there's proof.
Name that show for 300, please.
Sure. Don't know about the future, that's anybody's guess. Ain't no good reason for getting all depressed. Fire up your pad and pencil, I'll give you a piece of my mind. In my opinionation, the sun is gonna surely shine.
Oh, Lord. I have no idea.
I don't know what this is.
Well, it's Blossom.
Okay.
I was 5.
I guess I should specify the name that show is mostly 80s and 90s. I didn't feel like using current ones.
It's fine.
That felt too easy.
Insane Clown Posse for 300.
Originally portrayed by Tim Curry, this shape-shifting, manipulating clown was recently played by Bill Skarsgård, the son of Stellan Skarsgård.
That is Pennywise the Clown.
That is correct.
My answer would have been the clown from It.
Yes.
That would have been. I would have taken it.
Okay. Let's do name that show for 200.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on a newspaper page. Love and tradition of the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find.
Oh, God. It's on the tip of my tongue. I can hear it in my head.
I could hear it as I was saying it.
I can't remember.
Is this Family Matters?
It is Family Matters.
I should have gone with my gut. That's what my gut said.
Fair.
Name that show for 100.
love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other.
This is Married with Children.
That is also correct.
There are only 4 clues left. We have quite a close game here.
Record-breaking clowns.
Let's not do that. Let's do clowns for 100, please.
Inhabiting a fantasy world with his friends Mayor McCheese, the Hamburglar, Grimace, Bertie the Early Bird, and the Fry Kids, he first appeared as the mascot for a fast food chain in 1963.
Ronald McDonald.
Correct.
I was just teaching Isabella about Fry Kids last week when Pop introduced them. Record-breaking attractions for 100.
The world's largest thermometer can be found in this state at 134 feet tall, a foot for every degree, which commemorates the highest temperature in the U.S., which occurred in the neighboring Death Valley.
Nevada?
Incorrect.
I couldn't remember where Death Valley is.
Is it in Arizona?
Also incorrect.
Ah.
It is in California.
Okay.
Death Valley's in California.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take clowns for 200, please.
I Googled it to double check. With his artificial smile, Twisty the Clown was just one of the terrors in the freak show season of this FX series.
American Horror Story.
Correct. Hamcat, record-breaking attractions for 200. This state's baseball museum features a towering 5-story high baseball bat weighing 34 tons outside their baseball bat museum.
This is Kentucky.
That is correct.
And that was the first answer of this entire set that I knew.
I've seen all but one of these.
Wow. Well, we have come to the end of our game here. I have emerged victorious. 1900 to 1400. Very close. 2 very, very close games in this Joshcast Trivia Challenge Round 3. This was super fun. Lucy, please tell the guests at home, the listeners at home, where they can find these quizzes should they want to take them themselves and have their own trivia nights.
You can go to jeopardylabs.com and type in Untitled Joshcast, and you will find the ones from our last episode or this episode. These are titled Untitled Joshcast, Pop Culture 2, and General 2.
I love it. Well, this has been super fun. I love these. We'll do one again in a few months. This was great. I liked the categories here. They were very tricky, but good tricky.
This felt better than the last one because I put more time into it.
Well, look, the last one was the first time we did this. Now we've got this is number 2. We're getting there. We're getting better at this.
I'm excited to see what other cocktail recipes I can pull up for you guys.
I like that.
Yep.
There's the giant baseball bat.
That's a giant battle, right? All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for listening or viewing or however it is that you consumed this piece of media. It has been our pleasure to bring it to you. Is there a good... Thank you for listening, and thank you, Alex. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please leave us a nice rating or review on Apple Podcasts and/or follow on Spotify, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or wherever you happen to listen. Those things would really help us out. Don't forget to give us a follow on Twitter and Instagram, both of which are at JoshCastPod, and on Twitch at twitch.tv/Untitled Joshcast. This show is written and hosted by me, Josh Gershman, and Josh Hammond. It is edited by me, and it is produced by Isabella Stade and Lucy Benetti. The podcast intro music is Gemini by Alki, and the outro music is Cautious by Emarosa. Both appear on the Untitled Joshcast with permission from the artists. We hope you have enjoyed this episode of the Untitled Joshcast. Thank you so much for listening. Until next time. I got to be cautious.